time for us to do a deep dive, product demo, review, all that good stuff of some products from Beyonce's hair care line, CECRED. Now, I did get to preview the products before they launched, so I do have an idea of how I'm probably going to feel about some of the products. However, this is going to be my first time actually using the products on myself for myself. So the products of choice today are going to be the clarifying shampoo and scalp scrub, the hydrating shampoo, and then the moisturizing deep conditioner. I'm just feeling like my hair could really use the hydration right now. So that's why I selected to use the products that I did. So we're going to jump right into it and start getting into these products. So I figured while we go through this wash day together, I wanted to finally recap what it was like to experience previewing the products. If you have me on Instagram and TikTok, then you may already know that I had the utmost pleasure of getting my hair trimmed by Ms.Tina Knowles. You could have never told me that that would somehow be real life one day. But it happened. And I have the pictures to last me a lifetime. A lot of people were asking me how this opportunity came to be. So starting there, I was invited, y'all. When I tell you, I saw that email come into my inbox and I stared. I had to stare mouth open at that for a good minute because no words. To this day, still speechless. But at that point though, I didn't know Miss Tina was going to trim my hair. That all really happened pretty spontaneously, and we'll get into that later on. But I did know she was going to be there, as well as Beyonce's hairstylist, who was actually a fellow Trini. That was a lovely discovery. The CEO of the brand was there, and the head of education was there. I just knew it was going to be like an intimate salon experience previewing the products ahead of the official launch. At this point, I feel like Beyonce has potentially seen my name or maybe even my face. And like, never would I have ever imagined to be on that woman's radar. But life is crazy. So anyways, the day comes and I was scheduled for a morning session at 9 a.m. And y'all, why was I running late? Please. It was like 5 minutes late, but I did not want to be a single millisecond late. If you know me, you know. Being late literally makes me anxious. I hate being late. I hate feeling like I'm playing with somebody's time. I don't like it. I was Ubering from Queens to Brooklyn and the traffic was just not on my side. Once we were like a few blocks away from the salon, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna walk from here. Got out, power walked my little legs as fast as they can go. Tell me why I got there. Instantly, I see Miss Tina sitting to my right. At this point, I'm apologizing for being late while trying to catch my breath and also process the fact that I'm exchanging words with her. And she's just like, you're fine. And like, how I was like the first one to arrive. And I'm like, oh, okay. So now I gather myself and I'm just like, we're just kind of like chilling, I guess, you know, waiting for everybody to get started. I get to talk to Beyonce's hairstylist, Neil, for a bit and hear about his journey. Then things got started. It was only 3 of us in my session, which also had me internally screaming because of all the people in New York City to have select to experience this. The fact that I ended up being one of them, I just can't. I can't. I feel so blessed, so grateful. Can't get over it. You never know what rooms that your name is in, okay? But so they get started and they start off by giving us a background on the brand and the products. And I really love that this brand is founded on common history and rituals within the Black community, balanced with advanced science. So after getting some of that background on how everything came to be, it was time to actually experience the products. First, we got a scalp analysis with the head of education, Dr. Carrie Williams. And I don't know if y'all peeped this in the video so far, or if you have me on IG or TikTok, you probably see me talk about it, but I actually have a little bald spot right now, y'all. That's another story for another day, but it was at this appointment that I discovered it, and Dr. Williams let me know I had some traction alopecia going on. Otherwise, my scalp, I think, was in pretty good condition. After the scalp analysis, they brought me to my stylist, Neasia. This was quite literally one of the best shampoo experiences of my life. The shampoo experience is always the best part, and I feel like this was a whole new level of luxury and relaxation. She used both the clarifying shampoo and the hydrating shampoo. Now at this point, Miss Tina is just like walking around and kind of like stopping by and checking in with everyone. So when she stops by me, we're talking hair, and I mentioned how I feel like my ends are probably a bit raggedy and needed a trim. Because at that point, I was dealing with like some split ends that went up pretty far. And Miss Tina casually says how she trim it. I pretty much brushed that off because I'm like, she's not serious. Like there's no way that's really going to happen right now. So anywho, my stylist proceeds. I believe she used the reconstructing treatment mask on me next, and then it was on to styling. We had the choice of like a blowout, a silk press, a wash and go, or a twist out. I went with the silk press. I remember I was going somewhere that evening, like to a brand, and I was like, you know what, I want a silk press. So I get the silk press, and spoiler alert, this was the best silk press I feel like I've ever had in my entire life. So my stylist is there, she's doing my hair. It's curled at this point, everything, pretty much done. So Ms. Tina's coming around, and she's basically like, oh, we should have done the trim before she added the curls. And she's like, how she's still gonna trim my ends. Ms. Tina comes, scissors in hand, and starts doing my hair. A lot of people were saying in my comments how they would have passed out. Like, obviously, she's this huge public figure, but being around her felt so calm and natural. Like, we were having casual conversation. It was really afterwards, when the pics and videos dropped on socials, that really started to hit me. So she trimmed my hair. She added some of the nourishing hair oil, which gave me unbelievable shine. And it was like, I swear it was like just a drop or two of the product. I didn't use that product in this video, but I had to touch on that because the shine was insane. So then once I was fully styled, we got to take a few pictures, said my goodbyes, and went about my day trying to process what just happened, but also holding it all in because the products hadn't launched yet at the time, and I couldn't share. But that was my CECRED experience, y'all, and what an unfreaking forgettable experience it was. Not in a million years was this on my 2024 bingo card. This was not on my life bingo card, okay, at all. Couldn't believe this happened, but like I said, just so freaking grateful of the opportunities and the places that life has taken me. So yeah, that was the experience for anyone who wanted to know more about that. Okay, so now that wash day is complete, we're gonna get into a rundown of each product and go over my thoughts. So starting off with the clarifying shampoo. This first point applies to all the products, and it's just that I really do like the overall design of the product. It does give a very luxurious, sleek vibe to it, so I like that. The cap on this, it's definitely very secure. Because they did use this on me when I went to preview the products, I kind of already knew that I would be a fan of this one. It does have the nozzle applicator. I didn't really use that. I prefer to just put it in my hand just so I can really see and feel how much I'm distributing. It is a clarifying shampoo as well as a scalp scrub, and it has these little like beads in it. They aren't like abrasive at all. I think the shampoo feels really, really, really good on the scalp. It gives that pepperminty feeling if you're a fan of that. It's not too much. Like sometimes I'll try things and it'll be like tingling to the point where I'm like, whoa. But this is definitely like a nice cooling sensation. When it comes to clarifying products, I'm always a little wary of how my hair is gonna feel afterwards. It's gonna feel dried out. I don't experience that with this product at all. She's good in my book. Next up is the hydrating shampoo. When I previewed the products and got my hair done, I thought I was a fan of the clarifying shampoo more than the hydrating, but using the products on myself, I can 100% say that I prefer the hydrating shampoo. This one is more affordable. It's priced at, I want to say, $30. A little goes a long way, you guys. Like I ended up using way too much. The lather is 100 out of 10. I'm also a really big fan of the scent. And honestly, all the CECRED products overall have a really nice scent to me, but definitely this scent kind of stuck with me a bit more. And my hair felt noticeably soft after rinsing this shampoo out. It's something I see myself buying once this runs out. The last and unfortunately least is the moisturizing deep conditioner. I'm sorry to say that this one was an overall no for me. It is very thick. And I think from the moment that I saw the consistency of it, I was a bit wary. Like when I was distributing this product into my hair, it just kind of felt like it was sitting there. You can literally see it just kind of sitting there on top of my strands. It didn't seem like it was penetrating. It's definitely not a deep conditioner that I would detangle with. And they do say like on the jar to use a wide tooth comb, but I cannot. And I just feel like to get the most out of the product, it's not the most practical for me. I believe they recommend that you add heat for best results. And when I was looking on the website and the instructions, it was saying that you should, you know, like sit under a hooded dryer or something like that. Let it sit for like 20 minutes. No, ma'am. For me, I like to do everything in the shower, and once I'm out, I'm out. The most this was getting out of me was a cap and leaving it in while I do my regular shower routine. Definitely can't say that I use this to my best abilities, but to be honest with you, I just wouldn't really ever use it to its best abilities. I will say after putting my cap on and leaving it in while I did my shower routine and then taking it off, it did seem like the deep conditioner kind of penetrated my hair a bit more, but overall it was still a no for me. Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the deep conditioner. And also, after rinsing it out, I just don't even feel like my hair felt, I don't feel like my hair felt much different. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, I didn't use it to the best of its abilities. Perhaps I'll try it again and push myself to use it that way just to see what it can do. But all in all, I don't foresee myself repurchasing this. That pretty much concludes this video and my review and thoughts on these products. Y'all let me know if you tried them, if you want to try them, what your thoughts are. If y'all want to see me try other products from the line, let me know. But that is all for this video, and I will catch y'all in the next one.